Hello, my name is Lucas teacher. Today I'll read Sweet Pea Fred the Sleepover. It was way past bedtime, and Lady the sheepdog was still awake. The winter moon hung low in the sky, and Lady heard Owl calling the forest. Woo! 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 Lady walk Farmer John with a gentle nudge. Something was not right in the barn. While Red Fox moved swiftly past a silent lollipops, he glared at the farmer as his sleepdog as they headed to the barn. And then he faded into the night. All was silent at the barn as Lady moved quickly past Sadie, the pony, and around the watching strip. He found Sweet Pea, the old-pet lamb, curled on the hay. Her clothes her old-pet lamb curled on the hay. Her glasses, red, gray, sunny, and Molly stood there looking her up. He found Sweet Pea, the old-pet lamb, curled on the hay. Her closest red frame, sunny and Molly stood nearby, arguing her up. Sweet Pea's nose was hooded pink. She could not stand up by herself, so Farmer John gently lifted her and stowed up the hill to the greenhouse. Both orbited the rooster steered as the farmer walked past. Then he growled loudly, "Sweet Pea! Sweet Pea!" Something wrong with Sweet Pea. Keeper the goose steered away and took flight, honking, "Sweet Pea! Sweet Pea!" What's wrong with Sweet Pea? Farmer John placed Sweet Pea on a soft, dry hay, warm greenhouse, and cold. Then also a country veterinarian will travel from farm to farm, taking care of animals. She carefully explained Sweet Pea, who had an injury and a fever. Vet Angela gave her medicine to help her feel better. Keep Sweet Pea quiet and have her rest. She will always need a friendful companion. Vet Angela told Farmer John. Farmer John brought Sweet Pea's good friend Frank to stay with her so she wouldn't feel lonely. Sweet Pea looked forward to getting better. Vet Angela had told her that when she was well again and could walk down the hill to the barn, she could have a sleepover at the greenhouse with her friend to celebrate. The day finally came to her apartment when Venezuela, her friend Sonny and Violet were there to welcome her. Venezuela gave Sleepy a final checkup and delight. Sleepy is much better. Now that was well, Sleepy invited her friend to come to the greenhouse. That was evening for a sleepover party. Farm Dog Pearl, Quinn, and Lady heard the good news and ran to the farmyard barking. Sleepy's better! Sleepy's better! It was all the talk of the hen house. Sleepy was feeling better. The dog wagged helpfully to one another and hold their friend home. The big brother dark turkey Sleepy is better now. Early the fur cat hurried loudly. Let's kiss first. Did I hear Sleepy is feeling better? Yes, yes. Although the Sleepy is better. Sleepy is better. Sleepy could hardly wait for her friend to arrive for the sleepover party. Teddy, the potty hill buddy, and Wally get ready. Farmer, Joe, and Lady came to let Sleepy's friend to the sleepover. First Violet arrived, and then Sonny, who was so excited that she jumped for joy. The farmer wife Jennifer had made colorful trees of their favorite tree, pumpkin slice of sunny sweet beets for Berlin, and for Sleepy the tender tips of pine tree branches. Prankerly taste everything. There were apple too, and ox sprinkled on top. Everyone enjoyed the feast, and it ended up with pumpkin stained face. What could we do now? asked Roland, licking the last of the pumpkin from her lip. Let's rip off with Farmer Jones, Sonny cried, tossing the farmer hat into the air. The friends all took turn trying on Farmer Jones' hat, which was he lived by the greenhouse door. Let them know, Sonny says. I start the music of standing over the disco ball. Just then, Liddy was passing by. He poked his head through an open window. A disco party, he explained. He had never been to such thing in the former greenhouse. After dancing, Arrow was very tired. He was now waiting its turn to choose what they did next before bedtime. Let's have Farmer Jones read about Uncle Ollie when he were little orphan lad on the farm. She says, yeah, they all heard the story. Story was their favorite. After the story, Farmer Joe turned on the greenhouse light and wished them all good night. And the four friends settled down in the soft hay to sleep. Sleepy felt very happy to be better and peck with their friends. From the forest, I was softly calling, woo, woo, woo. This was the best sleepover ever. Sleepy could thought thought as she and his friend drifted out of the hill. This was the best sleepover ever. Sweet Pea thought as he and her friends drifted off to sleep. Thank you for listening.